Hello, it's Bruno. Today I wanted to talk to you about my house, which is not only a house, but it's actually more a project. You know, in my work, I show our world has become chaotic. I also explain what it means, chaos, but it's not only mess, but it's also order emerging out of disorder. And because the world has become chaotic, we are going, I believe, to go through more and more crises, financial crisis, economic crisis, social crisis, all connected together. So I think it's very important, and it's part of my framework to work on your resilience. How can you can be more resilient in your personal life, in your community? And one part of my work was to work on my actual life, and one part of this work is my what I call resilient house. So as maybe you can see on the top of the house, there is a photovoltaic panel. Part of the resilience is the work on the energy, because energy is a big part of our lives today. So we produce electricity. Later I'll show you we have a windmill, and actually just with the windmill we produce 2 times more electricity than what we actually use for the house. There is also another panels. Maybe I can show you for the hot water. So we heat the house with wood. Mostly we have a wood oven. We have a wood stove. And here maybe you can see this is the panels for heating the water. So the main sources of energy are the wood to heat the house. Basically it's related to the sun. The wind is related to the sun. We have the panels for the electricity. And one part very important of all this project is that when I start to talk about all these energy sources in my house, most people they ask me, oh no, you can be on your own, you don't have to be connected to the grid. And my answer is no, I want to be connected to the grid. I don't want to live on my own, protected from the rest of the world. I want to be connected to my community. So obviously we are connected to the grid. When we don't need the electricity, we sell whatever electricity we produce that we don't need, and when we need more electricity than what we actually produce, we get it from the grid. And we have something very special also in this house, and this is the resilient part. If there is a problem with the grid, like there is a big storm and the connection with the grid is broken, then automatically the house is on its own, and we use the electricity produced by the house, which is by the windmill and by the photovoltaic panel. And when the grid is on again, then we are connected automatically back. And I think this is very important to understand that we are not autonomous, but when we need to be, we can be for a certain time. And by the way, if you come to visit my house, you can also use and eat our delicious ratatouille, which is like mixed vegetables from our organic garden. This is spring, so you cannot see too many things. Actually, we already have tomatoes, eggplants growing in the greenhouse, but this is just the beginning. We also planted fruit trees, and everything is organic, of course, and it's part again of the resilience of the house and of the project. Later, I'm going to show you the wind. So as you can see, we are super remote, so resilience is actually more important when you are in the middle of nowhere like here. So here is the windmill. It's actually a small windmill. It's coming from the US. It's 11 meters high, and with this windmill we produce approximately 2 times what we use, and it's approximately 2 times what we use a typical 4 people family. So today we have winds. Actually here we have winds almost every day. It's always quite windy in this particular place. Again, if I have to summarize, what is important is not to live as a survivalist. I want to live on my own. No, it's to make a project so you can be resilient, and you can provide also resilience to your community by producing and being connected to the grid, by supplying the electricity or the energy I'm not using, I provide myself some resilience by being not only a consumer, but by being a consumer and a producer of energy. I provide resilience to the house. So I hope that in your own life you can provide resilience for yourself, resilience for your community. Thank you.